Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare medieval pork roast with cherry sauce from Maestro Martino's Libro de Arte Culinaria. We start with ingredients. We need pork loin, bread, cherries and spices, ginger, cinnamon, cloves and white pepper. For this recipe we use 3 different kinds of cherries, whose flavor ranges from acidic to sweet. In the original recipe, the author recommends either cherries or black grapes, mixed with verjuice or vinegar to prevent the sauce from becoming excessively sweet. At the time we shot this video, in June, our grapes were smaller than peas and unsuitable to prepare verjuice. So we added sour cherries that grow wild near our home. Red, black and green cherries are described in Pliny's Naturalis Historia, and medieval authors such as Michele Savonarola mention acidic varieties, big and small, and sweet. Pietro Andrea Mattioli too, in the Renaissance, writes about wild and cultivated cherries, among which the black ones, very sweet but not used in banquets because they color the mouth and hands excessively. The black variety is indeed slightly bitter and intensely sweet. The other two instead are more acidic, and together give an incredible taste to the sauce. In any case, there is no need to use so many kinds of cherries. You may just add one, fresh or dry, depending on the season. Or grapes, black if you want to follow Maestro Martino's directions. And the juice of unripe grapes, vinegar or orange juice, as recommended by the medieval physician Ugo Benzi for a similar recipe. We cut the meat and spit roast it. There are many ways to cook a medieval roast. Generally, the authors recommend parboiling the hardest kinds of meat, for instance beef or mutton. But we can skip this passage if we choose a tender cut like pork loin. We have many possibilities, from coating it with lard or pork fatback to cooking it without further cooking fats, depending on our taste. We can cut the meat into pieces and spit roast it, or choose a bigger cut and roast it on charcoal or in the oven. Pork is a good pairing with this sauce, but another good choice is lamb or poultry, in particular goose, frequently prepared with fruit in medieval and Renaissance sources. To prepare the sauce, we pit the cherries and cook them with a bit of crustless bread, the spices and 2 pinches of salt. We cooked the sauce for about 10 minutes, but it may take less depending on the cherries you use. The only spices mentioned by Maestro Martino are ginger and cinnamon, with the direction to add other good ones. We recommend choosing among some of the most common: cloves, nutmeg, grains of paradise and pepper. The translation of the first part of the Libro de Arte Culinaria is available on our Patreon page, in addition to several other translations of medieval and ancient sources and articles on historical food. To know more about medieval cooking, check out our books, De Observatione Ciborum, Early Medieval Recipes at the Court of the Franks, and Registrum Coquine, a medieval cookbook. For more historical recipes with fruit, we recommend our new book, Early Italian Recipes, Vegetables, Fruit, Herbs and Flowers. If you're interested in ancient food, check out our book, Ancient Roman Cooking. Our books are available on Amazon in English and Italian, in ebook and print editions. To support our work, you can also buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise. You find all the links in the description below. This roast was delicious, sweet and slightly sour, with a rich flavor given by the different kinds of cherries we used. The spices gave complexity to the sauce, without overpowering the other ingredients. creating a balanced taste. We especially recommend using fresh ginger, which pairs perfectly with the meat and cherries. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.